social science syllabus of 8th standard, that is ancient civilization of the world. Let us go to the new topic in history of 8th standard syllabus in social science, that is Greek, Roman and American civilization. Today let us go to the first civilization, that is Greek civilization. In that we are going to come across some points like city-states, Athens, Sparta, religion, education and literature in Greek civilization, art and architecture, science and sports. So today's topic is all these main important topics. Regarding this lesson, let us have a look on some important images in Greek civilization and the descriptive part of this. Good morning, dear students. Greece is a peninsula in Mediterranean Sea. Aegean Sea separates Greece from Asia Minor. Since the Balkan mountain range passes through the middle of Greece, small hills and valleys divide Greece. Since all the parts of Greece are connected by sea, Greeks could strengthen their navy. The Greeks belong to Indo-European race. The ancient Greek was called as Hellenes. Because their forefather was Hellen, this name had come. Later, the Italians called Hellenes as the Greek. There were many tribes communities like Aeolian, Ionian and Dorias among the ancient Greeks. City-states. 3000 years back, every tribe had a king and every king had an advisory committee of senior citizens. As the industries and business increased, the villages of the tribes slowly grew into smaller towns and later into cities. Later these became the city-states. The city-states are called as polis in Greek language. The Greeks were basically loyal to their city but not the country. Every city-state had its own army, city guard and administration. Though the city-states had maintained their separate identity, culturally they are similar. The Greek language, Homer's epic poetry, Olympic games and Greek gods were able to knit Greeks together. Athens and Sparta were the two important city-states of Greece. Now let us go to Athens. Athens is the capital of Attica state. This was an ideal democratic city-state in Greece. It had monarchy in the beginning and later had developed into oligarchy. The rich were electing an administrator named Archon. A person by name Draco enforced inhuman laws in Athens. These were later modified and made human-friendly by Solon. After Solon, anarchy set in Athens. The middle class and the working class that had emerged due to commerce, business and industries joined hand and played a very important role in removing the dictators and restoring back democracy. Later the age of Pericles started. This period is called as the golden age of Athens. During the time of Pericles, art, literature, science, philosophy and other fields of knowledge flourished. As a result of this, Athens was called the school of Hellas by Pericles. Philosophers like Socrates, Plato and Aristotle belonged to Athens. Let us go to Sparta. Sparta, the city-state of Darian tribe, was the military state of Greek. Boys who attained the age of 7 were separated from their family and were given rigorous military training. They were recruited to military after 12 years of training. Due to this, Sparta city-state had a strong military strength. Athens and Sparta had successfully encountered the invasion of Persian king Darius, united and defeated the Persian forces in the Marathon battle. Later, Athens state organized a federation of city-states called Confederacy of Delos that took the shape of an empire. This stimulated enmity between Athens and Sparta. As a result, two Peloponnesian wars were brought against by these two states. Finally, Athens lost to Sparta and became a feudatory state of Sparta. Though Athens lost to Sparta militarily, culturally it overpowered Sparta. By 5 BCE, due to the invasion of Persia and the internal wars between Athens and Sparta, Greek civilization lost its importance. If you take the religion, the Greek gods like human beings had desires and aspirations. Greeks believed that these gods resided on the Olympus mountain. Zeus is the most important god. Hera is his wife. Apart from them, Greek worshipped Apollo, Aphrodite, Ares, and other gods. Athena was the patron goddess of the Athens city. Zeus' temple is located at Olympia. All the ancient city-states participated in Olympic Games that was held at Olympia. If you take the education and literature, the Greek had a great tradition of teacher, philosophers. Socrates was the teacher of Plato and Plato was the teacher of Aristotle. Alexander, the king of Macedonia, was the illustrious student of Aristotle. Plato had founded a learning institution named Academy. Aristotle founded. Homer, the blind poet, wrote two great epics, Iliad and Odyssey. These two epics provide the detail of lifestyle of the contemporary Greeks and their socio-religious system. Iliad narrates the victory of Greeks over Troy city and the Odyssey narrates the journey and adventures of Greek hero Odysseus while coming back home from the victorious battle of Troy. Herodotus and Thucydides are the important historians. Herodotus is called the father of history. Aeschylus, Sophocles and Euripides are the important playwrights. Sophocles is the most renowned playwright who wrote the plays Oedipus, the King and Antigone. If you take the art and architecture, slavery was universal in Greeks. This provided the Greeks ample leisure time and allowed them to engage in various art forms. They sang using a string instrument called lyre. Greeks excelled in music, theatre and dancing. Greeks made tremendous achievements in the field of architecture, sculpture and painting. Pericles built the Parthenian temple using white marble and is a fine example of beautiful architecture. A sculptor named Myron has sculpted discus throwing athletes sculpture called Discobolos. Greek sculptors sculpted the realistic human shapes. Polygnatus was the most famous painter of that period. If you take the science, Pythagoras and Thales were the two stalwarts in mathematics. Democritus, who presented atom theory vaguely, and Anaximander, who advocated the evolutions of humans from fish, are the important scientists. Hippocrates was called the father of medicine, had mastered the method of providing medicine scientifically to human diseases, is from Greece. If you take the sports, Greeks had given equal importance to both physical growth and psychological growth. Hence, sports always had special acceptance among Greeks. Sportsmen had respectful status in the society. Different levels of sport events were organized. Olympic Games stands unique among these regular sports events. It started 2,759 years back in Olympia. Sportsmen from all the city-states represented their city-states with much pride and happiness. Greeks won the marathon battle against Persians 2,500 years back. A soldier named Phidippides ran 24 miles to deliver the news of victory to Athens from the battlefield. He died after delivering the news of victory. In his honor, marathon running was added to Olympic Games. The Olympic Games began in Greece in 776 BCE. The games, which were held once every 4 years, were also used for measurement of time. They used to be arranged in Olympia in Ilias area as part of Olympic festival. This festival is celebrated in honor of the peace pact between Ilias and Pisa city-states. In the beginning, there were only running races. This race over 200 meters was called stadium. Thus, the term of measurement of distance was stadia. An olive branch used to be placed on the head of the winner of the race. The Olympic Games were held for more than 1,000 years. They came to an end when the Christian emperor of Byzantine, Theodosius, banned them. In the 4th century CE, the Olympic Games were revived. In the 9th century, under the initiative of France, even today, Olympic Games are conducted once in 4 years. The democratic political system of ancient Greece was destroyed by the King Philip of Macedonia of North Greece. Alexander was his son. He was a great emperor, a great conqueror. Aristotle was his teacher. He undertook an ambitious military expedition of conquering the world, which resulted in the victory over Egypt, Babylon, and Persia. He reached till India. There, after a while, on his way back home, he died at Babylonia. He built a city called Alexandria in Egypt. So, these were the important concepts regarding Greek civilization. So, let us study about Alexander, Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle in tomorrow's class. Thank you for watching this video.